Hello and welcome back to ActWres Stage here on the 5-Star Network YouTube channel. We are as always a podcast all about ActWres girls AWG, and I am your host Sondre Björn. As me per usual is Velkej. How are you doing, Velk?
Hello, I'm fine. I'm very good. This episode is being recorded very late because of real life. I was on a family vacation with my three siblings and my mom at Portugal. It was awesome. It rocked. I had to blast. So I apologize about the late recording and posting of the podcast. That's on
Don't
me.
worry. While you were in Portugal, I replaced One Piece. I took in One Piece over wrestling for my mental health, watching
That's very good. That's a
healing.
good decision because that's
So,
much better.
it really proved
Less
that it was
stressful.
much better. But yeah, we are joined as promised on the last episode by Pedro. Kind of forcing him. You
Yeah.
guys don't see it, but we have guns aimed at his house.
Yes, exactly. I have AK-47.
We should probably not say that like a minute
In
into a YouTube
Minecraft.
video, but yes. Yeah, in Minecraft. In Minecraft. How are you
Jesus
doing,
Christ.
Pedro?
I'm good. We're still watching ActWres, which is great. But besides that, it's basically been Stardom, gaming, and TV or movies or whatever. So glad to still be reviewing ActWres stuff because there's still some stuff on here that is very awesome.
Yeah, I kind of the only thing I've watched I've watched one wrestling show this month so far, September, and we are halfway into the month, and that one show was Actress Girls. I will probably start catching up on the other wrestling I care about soon, but nah. Anyway,
It's fine. It's
uh,
fine.
we are in like this per usual is like the post summer per usual is like the time when I drop off from a couple of promotions just to save time. Especially Stardom, I always end up dropping them after the summer because I watched the entire 5-star and then I get like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But don't need to talk about Stardom. But I just want to mention really quick, we won this past weekend. We won. The people, we three,
Yeah.
who fought Actress battle for since 2022 all the way post Exodus, but we fought, and especially we fought for one wrestler in 2022 and 2023, Miko Ano, who won the Dreamstar GP, the second Dreamstar GP. I just have to immediately say that was a win for us, and I was really happy. Still haven't seen it. But I was really happy because we won.
You are
Yeah.
dancing from wrestling. You will catch it up. It's fine.
Yeah, I won't be that guy on this show. But yes, Miko Ano won and should always be winning.
Imagine that, Pedro, getting the two summer tournaments from Joshi Wrestling. Two winners that we wanted. That's very good, isn't it?
It's great to be a fan of actual wrestlers that wrestle, you know?
Well,
I've heard that that's a very good thing. I've heard that watching wrestlers that wrestle is a good thing. Yes.
Yeah, we don't support terrible wrestlers out here.
No, only good ones.
we did say that on the last episode that we were going to start off talking about comments on the last episode, and
Because
we got
love
3.
our listeners. We love
So-
you. We love you all
So
of you.
thank you, Rosie Pedal 21, Crow Shro, and Dan Bad for leaving comments. Dan Bad, listen, I do not have time to check Twitter, so I did not even know about the 2 rookies that they had slated to debut later in the year. I also have no idea about MMA, so I had no idea that the guy they were training with in the video was Rico's shoot real life brother, who is also the one flyweight champion. But thank you for informing us. That's awesome.
Cool guy.
I wish Yukina's UWF match had gotten her to perform on a higher intensity because, but like we couldn't see it because she barely was in the match in Korakuen.
Yeah, that's true. That's right. She was basically a ghost in that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, for good and bad. For good and bad.
Yeah. And listen, Crow was shown.
I think I should take this, so I will read this.
Yeah.
Hey, if Natsuki's leaving, we can all pretend that Nagisa lying down Stardom style was a poetic ending to their partnership, right? Smelly emoji with a sweat drip. So this is on me. I bought into this my own conspiracy. I was wrong. When I'm wrong, I will admit that I'm wrong because it's not very often. Because I'm almost always right. Almost always.
Well, you're wrong right now.
What?
You're
Why?
wrong right now, but you could be right in the future.
Yes. See, it would have been, I don't know, maybe too predatory for Stardom to just take her. And they have not been that predatory since the guy with the hat left. So, I guess that look, Taro Okada is is a long-term fan of ActWres girls. We know this. Getting Aina Aiba into the ring was his long-term plan for Stardom when he started. He said so. So he was there 10 years ago, and he did his job and fulfilled his dream, long-term booking dream. So I guess he does not want to destroy the company and does not want to just steal their people. I don't know. Maybe she will come. Maybe she will not. I love her in ActWres Girls. I would love her in Stardom as well. And I was wrong so far. Again, coaching it in, putting it in so far. So let's enjoy her more in ActWres Girls for months to come. Maybe she will win the title again. Maybe she will win the tag titles. Maybe she should
I hope so.
win the tag titles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
something.
there's that. Thank you,
Uh,
Dan Bad, for your questions. I hope this answered, and thank you, Rose, for the praise. Thank you.
Also, the last one, Crotron. So you said so last month the company was good and back in shape, and now we're back to feelings of doom and wondering if they'll survive for a few months. So listen, yes, that is true. That is typical AWG. But our complaints on the last episode was about Sakaguchi's tweet about weird booking, the way he views how matches should be booked. Like ActWres Girls had a pretty like normal ActWres Girls summer, which means that they weren't doing that much other than setting up the first Korakuen post summer. But like we were more reacting to the fact that Sakaguchi had opened his Twitter and
Yeah, that was the thing. We have this love-hate relationship with the guy. I think everyone who ever watched ActWres Girls have this love-hate relation with the guy because on the one hand, he's one of the best at what he does, which is identifying talent, getting them ready in the wrestling ring, producing and giving them enough time, enough space, and making them good enough to be good enough wrestlers for his company. That's his strong suit. He's the best at that. Like, there is nobody who is better than him. Like, nobody. Nobody can train up.
that's grifting.
Nobody can train up 30 people, prepare them, and put them into the promotion within a year. Nobody can do that. He's the only person who can do that. Nobody else. And on the other hand, he's so bad at everything else.
No.
And then he opens his Twitter and does his stuff about how he cannot book into the future because he doesn't know the results because they are dependent on the merch sales and ticket
And
sales
points.
from the wrestlers.
And points.
And points. And that sucks. Dude sucks at everything else that is wrestling. He sucks. He is bad. And that was our reaction last episode. That's all. That's all. It's
Oh.
fine.
So let's get to Korakuen. Before we got to Korakuen, we had Shinkiba First Ring on Saturday, August 2nd. Of course, we spoiled the show the last time we recorded because we were recording after it, but before we had seen it. So this is going to be a short review of this show. It really was just a go-home show for Korakuen. Opening match, Shiaoba defeated Hinata Stenya 6 minutes and 20 seconds. With the final dessert is ice cream. Is she the topping okay? Question mark. Shiaoba wins. Good. Right?
Yes.
How have you felt, Pedro? Like, I know how you have felt, but we have, because you and me we try and watch all of the shows together with you, unless we forget about you.
That's crazy.
But how have you felt about Shiaoba's progression this year?
I mean, Velkej says it a lot of the time that she's kind of stuck in this opening, like opener spot, and she's paired up with obviously the very new people, or the people that seemingly just can't, get higher on the totem pole either. So
Or
it's like
Osaka.
she is like stuck, like against the Hinatas, the Togis, the Hinas, and then the days she does get her like matchups, I think she knocks everything out the park. It's just a case of that. Are they willing with her? Because it's been months where Velkej just complained. Why is she in the opener? Why is she in the opener? And it's still happening. So it's really not up to her at this point.
Yeah, that is true. So then we move over. No real match to talk about here in the opener. But we move over to the second match. Ayano Irie and Mari versus Polaris, Andre and Risen and Guy. Ayano Irie and Mari rub the hurt in of Polaris not getting into the final by beating them. Ayano Irie getting the win after 14 minutes and 24 seconds with the Gakuru Gatomai. Yeah, good match.
Yeah,
Again,
I've enjoyed this because they were given like it was a main event, basically a main event level match in the second
Yeah.
match on the card. I don't understand why this match was like this long, but awesome.
yeah, I mean they had to rub the salt in the wound,
That is true. That is true.
for some reason. Um, what did you think of Polaris not getting into the final of the tournament, Pedro? Like we all hoped.
I was pretty heartbroken. Like, not gonna lie. After like the first two rounds, and like I remember Polaris beating the other rookie team.
Yeah.
I was kind of already done with this tournament. Not gonna lie. Like I know we were having fun, but like
Yeah.
as soon as I kind of knew that what the finalists were. I'm like, this is it's kind of a load of shit.
It was
like,
kind of just like obvious that Amaterasu was gonna make it to the final, and most
it's like
likely
the namesake makers of this fucking tournament win the tournament. Of course,
Yeah.
like it's so streamlined, which it makes me upset a little bit. It just doesn't feel like an actual win at all to me. I'm not gonna lie. Even though what the finals is what it is, it still didn't feel like anything really worth it. But we got like a few good matches out of it. But I just wasn't really happy with the finished product of it all. Really.
Yeah. And this match, like I like this match, but like it really just felt like rubbing salt in the wound of us Polaris fans, because like Ayano was like no, like she shouted before the finish because she could have won with the Teardrop Angel, and then she shouted no, I'm gonna submit Andre, and so she submitted her, and I was like, man, this is just rude.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
an asshole.
Yeah. And then we had a singles match. Sakura Mizushima, the King of Ring Entertainment champion, faced Rio, the big rookie, in a non-title match. 7 minutes and 21 seconds. Flying body attack gets the win for Sakura in a very forgettable match, honestly. I don't really remember anything of the match.
My only note is pretty good. That was pretty good. I guess it was not a bad Rio performance, which is fun because I think we are seeing more of the good Rio performances. While we have seen kind of bad Rio performances before.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This whole show is very forgettable. But
Yeah, it was so the go home show for Korakuen, and we just forget about it.
I'm not gonna lie. Everything Rio does is pretty awesome, to be honest, to me. So
Yes. Moving on, Natsuki and Yukina Uehara trained for their match against Anu and Natsupoi by facing Kyoko Iwai and Nanamito, and surprised act interference, kind of the third member of this match, where there were special rules that act established, where the north side of the ring became her territory, and she wrapped the tape with the rope with red tape, and any member of the match that hit that red tape would be liable to act interference attacks. So that, of course, led to
She was
the
smacking them
heels.
with her bottle of
Yeah,
rum.
the heel that, of course, led to the heels just always sending Natsuki and Yukina into that, and it just became very repetitive, and all of the interferences was not that good from Act. Also, a weird match to do to set up the team facing the Stardom wrestlers.
Look, Sakaguchi and his booking. What can I say? That's what we were talking about. It's weird.
This match, though, had Yukina Uhara hit a better finally Yuki Arai's finish than Yuki Arai has ever done. Yeah, that was awesome. That was that is the one thing I really remember from this match. Be laughing at TGPW fans for a straight half hour after the finish of this. And the funny part was that this was the week where Yuki Arai challenged for the title in that company. Moving on.
It's been too long since we watched this. I apologize. I basically have no notes about this, so
Yeah,
can't really speak about it outside of the few notes that I had.
Yukina and Natsuki basically said that we are going to keep this momentum going, and we're going to defeat Anu and Natsupoi on the next show.
But it was also done was it announced after this show or before this show that their match is going to be a real pro wrestling match? Because on the Korakuen Hall show it was the real pro wrestling match. It was not the ActWres.
Yeah, I think they announced it during this. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It did get announced really quickly before the show.
Okay, yeah.
But moving on to the main event, the final act game block match. Marina Sahara and Yuka Fukunaga MRC won over Maru and Great Osako Cheese Eyes of Great Actors Killers when Marino hit the MRN smash after 50 minutes and 15 seconds. Triple MRN smash, the triple German suplex. This was okay. Again, Maru and Marino did amazing stuff because they have insane chemistry. But of course, this was not as standout as the first Great Osako and Maru tournament match, which I thought hit the comedic aspects and the serious aspects perfectly. This was more just Asako doing bits on the outside while Maru and Marino actually had good wrestling. And Rico existed.
Yeah, I legit don't remember what Asako even did in this one, which is weird because I remember every bit she did in the first match.
Yeah,
It's
we
so,
remember the
so
small ladder.
it's so weird that, like, I think this match was good because it had Maru and Marino and their chemistry is awesome. But also, I don't remember anything about it. Again, as I said,
It's also
about this.
It's also again the thing we had previewed Korakuen before we had seen this show, so we knew again all of the drama was taken out of who, because we knew that it was going to be Marino and Rico facing Acton Mari. So Pedro, you did hint at it earlier, and I talked about it last episode. How did you feel about Marino and Rico being the babyface side of the final?
Like it makes sense, but like I just like again I lost it as soon as I knew who the finals were, like the other finalists was, and I was just like, I'm just out of this because it's like, and then they're gonna main event the show, which I think is cool, but it's like they could have really gave this to anyone else. I know we talk shit, but like Naru not being anywhere near the top of the card is nuts.
It's
Yeah,
it
that's
it
so weird.
Literally
it
any like
really
The Polaris story would have been way better, but no, of
the
course.
thing is Polaris gains something from losing in the main event. Like that's like the round robin rookie, why a rookie should be in the round robin tournament. They gain something from every match. Polaris, if they had made it to the final, would have been elevated by getting to the final, and they would have made it would have been a huge story match in a actual huge position instead of this like second round match of the
I
show of
I
the tournament.
I assume it's because Marino is the champion
Yeah,
and they had to main event the Korakuen with the tag titles. And to justify that, they had to have Marino in the match.
yeah.
But that hurts me because that means that, but that does, but it also is wrong why Naru was not with her, unless the plan is for Marino to lose the title at the end of the year and then get the title with Naru. I don't know, like the tag titles with Naru, but I assume that
I feel like
I don't know.
they forget that Naru and Marino have this great tag chemistry.
I don't. Yeah, that's
It really feels like they forget about it.
uh,
Because like, why was this Rico and Marino? Should have been
I don't know why it's Rico. I don't
Marino.
understand the Rico part. I don't understand the Rico part unless it's because of the MMA stuff her brother does.
Yeah, I mean, they were the UWF part of the ActWres 5, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense.
They could have done this whole
So,
thing.
I don't know.
They could have done this whole thing way better, but I think they fumbled after the first round or the second round for sure.
Yeah.
Moving on to Korakuen Hall, the 13th of August. A attendance of 720. Two ice ribbon Korakuens right there.
I hate
Of
you.
course. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have done the ice ribbon shooting when I'm with the one friend I have that watches like all ice ribbon. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Everyone will burn in ice hell. Just letting you know.
It's one. It's 1.5 of the Tokyo Joshi Pro Korakuens. It's fine.
True. The opening match was Naru and Yui Tensho facing the Super Asako Army, Asakumi and Shioba. Again, why is Shioba teaming up with Great Osaka? like it's gaslighting. It definitely is. Like she's being gaslit into being with them. So yeah, not Naru had new gear here, and it was pretty insane. It was pretty cool gear. And honestly, this was just a very good opener.
Also,
Yeah.
big thing for us, the ActWres fans. New outfits for the opening dance.
Yes, yeah,
Very important. Very important.
yeah.
Yukina will have with her sports spy the girl look awesome. Love that. Love that
was
outfits. Haruka Haruka
Poi
with the
and
bomb.
Poi and Nanu wasn't in the dance here, right?
No. They were looking from the balcony.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, this match, good opener. 8 minutes 24 seconds. Yui Tensho hits the axe bomber to get the win on Asako Miya. Yeah, this match also had some miscommunication spots. Yui hit Naru by mistake with an axe bomber before she hit the axe bomber on Asako. And again, this kind of furthered the story of Yui being distracted and not really being that invested in ActWres 5 anymore. Naru kind of was like, "Why did you hit me with the axe bomb?" Yui was kind of trying to gaslit her, like she didn't mean it. Marino got in and said that why is this infighting? You only feel said Yui. So yeah, Yui is still mad that ActWres 5 is only eats curry when she wants ramen, and that they're all weaklings.
That's the craziest story beat ever.
when we get to what the story beat that happens on the next show, just remember this started because Yui was in Osaka and ate ramen.
You know what's funny? Like that was an incredible bit. Like that whole sequence of them arguing was incredible. Like we were actually laughing, and it's like, oh, I guess it led to this. All right.
But yeah, good
It's
opener, very fun, very good ActWres albums here.
Yeah, this is a good opener.
Yeah, that was a very good opener. Yeah.
Funny, stupid, fast paced.
Dumb as hell and fast paced. Yes.
Yui shooting on Curry in the post match.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have maybe what's her name? Keon Ren's last match in the company. We had Keon Ren and Maru versus Hinata Senju and Nanami Toki versus Rio and Toru Hina. This is the first Keon Ren match since the ActWres show I went to at the end of 2024.
That's fucking crazy.
December 29th, 2024. This match, as you can see from the three teams, two of these teams are part of ActWres Killers, so that pretty much says it all about what this match ended up being. Except Rio got the win, even though this was the heels going after Rio and Toru Hina, the entire thing. It was a fun mess match, but in the end, Rio debuted a awesome sit-out powerbomb to get her win here in the match over, I think it was Nanami Togi. So yeah, that was awesome. Like I love the finish, and again, this was just bits and heels beating up on Hina and Rio. But yeah.
Yeah, the slow but sure push of Rio continues. I like this. Also, my beautiful violent prince, or rather domestic violence prince, Kian Ren. I have expected her to announce the retirement or rather graduation. I don't know. Maybe
she did say thank you Act Wrestling on Twitter.
Yes,
so.
I know. I guess I don't know. Maybe she's going to get to at least one more Korakuen or something like that. I don't know.
She will come back as Ren.
Her and Maru post match was kind of fat shaming Rio, which in the backstage comments, which was like,
Crazy.
okay, that's kind of rude. But yeah, that's all here. No more storyline beats here from Keon Ren. They all just went home. Moving on to the singles match that I hated with every being of my life. 10 minutes and 9 seconds. Kyoka Iwai versus Haruki Ishikawa. Akenya gets the win for Kyoka Iwai in this Hayuka Shigure versus Hayuka Shigure match. Tag partners explode, only to immediately start being friends again. So the thing here was Kyoka threw away the umbrella at the start, the Allen umbrella, and then they started to try and do an aura off, which was kind of weak, and some very bad Kyoka control work. Then Haruka went to get the umbrella after they had done rolling, outside rolling, and she just threw it away, and the crowd had no reaction to it. Like, this was such a weird match. And it ended with Haruka kicking out at 3.1. So, you know. I don't have anything good to say about this match because I hate all of it.
Yeah, this didn't work in terms of dynamics. The story they tried to make didn't work. The wrestling wasn't good. Besides Haruka trying to carry the energy in this.
Yeah, the screams and the laughs.
Yeah, she tried, but like I don't know. There's like a ceiling with Kyoka if you're a lower tier, like not lower tier wrestler, but if you're lower on the totem pole, which is that I'll explain this later when we get to it. But the dynamics with these two and chasing belts is so fucked up. It is so fucked up. But Kyoka winning, of course. And I think Kyoka busted a new finish out, which I actually like. But yeah, it got kicked out at 3.1. But whatever.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Everything gets kicked out of in Actors Girls.
But this was a very obvious why we always complain about it kind of moment.
Yeah. I know.
I mean, this is the last match that I didn't that I have bad things to say about the show, except for bits of the main event. Because after this match, this show really picked up. But it really is just Kyoka annoys me to no end in this promotion. Moving on. Ayano Irie and Nene Arata faced Polaris, Henri, and Erisa Nagai. Polaris, of course, finally got the win here. Storm Ball from Henri got the win on Nene Arata. 9 minutes and 31 seconds in a very, very good tag match, in my opinion. I thought this was very fun. Polaris looked good, as they always do. This was Erisa being worked over, and then Henri coming in with the hot tags. And I had a good time. What about you, Velkej?
So I have loved this match because I love Andre and Arisa, and I have enjoyed the idea of Ayano Irian and then Arata, the two kind of lazy people who will beat up them. It's like those are I don't usually like them, but they work hard in the Korakuen Hall because they see a lot of people there, and this is what Henri and Arisa should be doing. This is like the perfect match. You have 10 minutes, you do your selling, you do some comeback, you do the big showy moves. They did the is this the match where they did the coordinated splashes they do? Yeah. They did that. I hate both of those moves, by the way. Those are bad moves. It's like the one blemish they have on their like wrestling, and this like get it done with underneath 10 minutes. Get Ayano area out of there in 10 minutes. This is like the switch between the opening part of the show and the second part of the show, where you know that it's only going to be better because this is like the from this on are the people that the promotion focused on, which we know. I would love for Haruka to be on this side and Kyoka to be lower, but what can you do? And Naru to be on this side, not in the fucking.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I think I've been on the lower side on the toe killer side. I think Ayano really doesn't add much, but I think when you put Henri in there and Arisa in there, I think it makes it all pretty worth it. I think Nene is an awesome base though. She is great at letting people just do shit around her, and the Henri sprint with her, incredible. Them two work really good together. I really liked it.
Did you guys see Yannick? Yannick got the check-in with Nene, but he didn't get anything with Ayano. I guess she wasn't on that show that he went to. But it kind of it was a good bit that I noticed that like the big Ayano the Yannick didn't get the Ayano check-in, but he did get Nene check-in. That's funny. But yeah, it's cool. Nene has had a good month, or a good summer, I would say.
Yeah, she is like a good mid carder. She will never be anything more than
Yeah,
that.
like because like when they have put her in singles matches in title matches, like I am not. It's not been good, you know. And here, this is her role perfectly.
Yeah, she's like the new Chiaki, and this is where Chiaki should stay in that place. Like they shouldn't elevate Nene really above challenger.
But yeah, we also have a new rookie coming in on August 1st. I'm mentioning it here because
I mean October 1st.
October 1st, yeah, October 1st. So I think she's making her debut on October 1st, or at least she's starting training on October 1st. Oh no, she's helping out on October 1st. But so she's not making her debut there, but she's coming in soon to the company. I think that the name is Marino Usunagi or something like that. Either way, she's from Sapporo. She's from Hokkaido. So this is why I'm bringing it up here. Make Polaris a Hokkaido unit. Just like every Hokkaido wrestler that comes into this company should automatically be put with Arisa and Andre. You know? Why not?
Let's start a new faction right now.
Faction.
Yeah. And like
Northerners.
Yeah, and then I'll also make Casey and BB Hulk like the honorary members also.
That's crazy. Just adding them for no reason.
They're from Hokkaido. That's why I'm adding them.
Yes, are they going to be an ActWres though?
No, they're just the headcanon trainers. Moving on to the first of the title matches on the show. Of course, after the Princess Time dance of Tenko not being there, but them still having Princess Tenko time during the intermission. Even though she wasn't there. I don't understand why they named it that, but whatever. They had the King of Ring Entertainment match next. Sakura Mitsushima versus Nagisa Shiotsuki. 13 minutes and 40 seconds. 3 Blossom Archhold gets the win for Sakura Mitsushima. making her V4 of the King of Ring Entertainment title. And let's just say it right out of the gate. This is the best singles match in ActWres. This is a must-watch singles match this year in this company so far. It's awesome. Sakura controlling the match and leading the match in a way that she has never done in any matches before. Nagisa being just a great challenger and having great chances at the title. But again, Sakura being a really good champion. I adore this. Everyone that has watched this adore this. Like I told people who were coming in just to watch the Anou and Natsupoi match to just know you have to start with Sakura versus Nagisa. Like this, Sakura and Nagisa is the match to start with the show. If you only come in for the Stardom match, you know. Pedro, what did you think of this?
As of right now, this is in my top 10 of the year because I thought this was incredible in like every way possible.
Just
Like
yeah.
Sakura already has like great matches under her belt, but like I think with everything going on with Nagisa, I feel like we were waiting for something like this to happen.
Yeah.
And this was kind of like the unexpected. Like I expected this to be good. I didn't expect this to be like Nagisa's like golden match and Sakura's another Sakura match to show that she is beyond basically everyone in this promotion besides maybe Natsuki and Marino, which is good. Because that's three people you can really rely on.
Yeah.
Sakura was just incredible in this. Nagisa was incredible in this, and they tried a bunch of new stuff that, even though some did not work perfectly, it still looked like a wrestling match, and it felt like a wrestling match in every single way possible. And
No setup needed. Sunset flip though. That
yeah,
uh,
some of it was like perfect, some of it was not. But
yeah.
the little crossbody counter to the lung blower thing, like what the actual fuck was that? Like we have like no actual name for that, but it looked
That move,
cool.
I have never seen that move ever before. Like
And it's like what
incredible.
the fuck? Like what are they fucking thinking of? And like I appreciate them just inventing shit in on the spot. I don't think I've seen that in a good while in terms of wrestling in general. So kudos to them on this whole match. This was just insane, and probably it's definitely the best match on this show for me.
Yeah.
I completely love this.
It's the first match since the Ichigogo versus Midsummer Breeze match where I was like sending it to people who don't care or don't watch any actor and just saying like you have to. This is you have to.
I also agree with Sondre that this is the best singles match of this year for this promotion. I don't think there was anything better. Simply because it feels like these two wrestlers wanted to have this match for now years. Because this was like they could not have had this match a year ago, but they were able to have this match this year and this time in this on this show because of Sakura like being able to lead a match after being the champion for so long and having the idea of what works and what does not, and then like Nagisa just like doing random shit with the chop in. Like the jump to the outside, like what the fuck? Like that's like
It doesn't work, but it
wild
works.
shit. The trio four jump down into a chop was like what the fuck? It's like why are you so insane? And the moves that Pedro mentioned, like it's so dumb and also cool that this wrestler decided that I chop people. That's what I do. And I will do a chop any way I possibly can, but it will be a chop. And it's like, and it's not just like being a meme or something like that, or being like funny about it. No, she is not being funny. That the only thing she does is chops. No, that's like, it's taken completely seriously. It's taken completely at face value that this is what she does, and everything she does is as dangerous as anyone else's move. It's just chops. That's all. Jumping chops, flying chops, staggering chops, assisted chops if she's in tag matches, and so on and so forth. Like, there is so many things you can in theory do with a chop, and she is just like scrape the surface, I think, and she's like inventing random shit and trying to see what like sticks, and it's awesome. But
Yeah.
at the same time, having this insane idea of making your wrestling about chopping, you also have Sakura, who right now, I think she's kind of underappreciated even by us, I think, because I don't often see her as one of the top wrestlers of the company because I'm dumb like that. I often, when someone is not my wrestler, I often like discount them. And I have been wrong about that because she's awesome. Uh, I have to apologize to Sakura, and I have to admit that I was wrong about her because she has grown into an awesome wrestler, and I'm now like terrified that she's going to lose the title because it's kind of time for her. I would have liked for Nagisa to be the one who will dethrone her, like climbing back to the challenger status. Although that's the issue because I also want Midsummer Breeze to be the tag team champion. So I don't know what to do about this. But I think Nagisa having the same arc as like Sakura, like becoming this awesome single sister because I think she can do it as well, would be great to watch as well. But as I said, Sakura has finally grown into being an awesome wrestler, and I think she's going to lose the title very soon. So that's kind of scary.
Yeah, like I honestly just give her the top belt. I really don't care at this point. I think she deserves it fully. Uh, um, and I think Nagisa obviously deserves this belt also. But we were stuck in such a weird place with her that like she would say she's gonna do something, then she loses 4 times in a row, and then she comes back and says, "All right, I think I'm gonna finally do this," and then it just never happened. So I am scared for both of them, but I'm also just waiting to see what they do. Um, but yeah, I wish we could put like a different point on Sakura right now because I think we've been praising Marino, Natsuki, Henri, people like that in this promotion, but I think Sakura's track record is probably killing everyone here.
I think the Marino has the I think Marino is really good, but I think Sakura was for me less consistent than Marino. I don't know if it's the choices of opponents or the wrestling style like not fitting her, but I also think it's because she was being the one who sells a lot in her matches. This match, she was the one who was on top, and I think she should be the one who's on the top more. And I think she should be the dominant wrestler now going onwards because she has proven that she's better at it than the other dog wrestler. Because remind me, Sondre, Pedro, do you remember any other time she was like the top dog in the match?
This is the first one that I remember.
Okay, what did you do with your microphone?
I had to change it because my other microphone just stopped working.
Okay, okay,
That's awesome.
that's great.
I think
I'm
I
on
think
my headset microphone right now. I don't know if it's better
Okay,
or
okay,
not.
okay.
Yeah, I don't specifically remember the rest of her reign or singles matches, but I definitely know she was like top dogging everyone. But I don't know. I I think with this match it was just a little different with the dynamics of her
Wait.
basically selling every chout.
Don't I remember that she was mainly wrestling against killers though?
Singles.
Mainly that has been her title. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean because that means she was being on the like receiving end of all
On
of
the
the
receiving
kills.
end, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to like I wanted to mention it earlier. I should or at the end of the show or whatever. But me and Pedro did take part in the Resura's Joshi top 100, and Sakura did place on that. I think she placed like 65 or something.
Yeah, it was. I think it was around 60. Yeah.
And like that that includes like wrestlers from all over the place in Joshi. Of course, I think me and Pedro got Marino like higher than she should be, maybe. When we think of other people.
I don't think I
Because
regret. I don't think I
no,
regret that.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't regret that at all. Like we got Marino. I know we got Natsuki to like number 13 and
Yeah,
Marino
she
to like
definitely deserved that. Yeah.
yeah, and we got Marino to like 25 or something, 26 maybe.
I
But
think
yeah,
that's too high though. I think that's too high. I think she's not. I think the 30s at maximum.
I think Marino placed. No, I think Mari plays too high. Like she
Okay.
plays way too high in my opinion.
I think if it's Sakura. Wait, it's Natsuki, Marino, Sakura, and everyone else in ActWres probably shouldn't have been on that list. But
yeah, like I think Mari plays too high.
and then Act was somewhere in the top 2, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
the beginning of the list. But I'm like, I honestly don't think they had enough track record to be on the list. But I like the way
It was
how it went.
Natsuki. It was Natsuki, Marino, and Sakura who should have been like on the list, and all of the
Yeah,
others are like debatable. Uh, of the
yeah, like,
people who went on the list.
and I think that's how the hierarchy is, like for real, for real. So like, not Sakura being third right now, I think is not deserving because I think sure her track record has been pretty equal with them. So honestly, all of them are in a ABC type like deal right now for me. So um,
Yeah.
it's just hard to really like tell with them, but yeah. I mean, she's amazing. Sakura's amazing, and Nagisa should definitely get if she keeps this up. And like even on the next show, I thought she did really good. If she keeps this up, I think she deserves the belt by the end of the year or something.
Yeah. I hope next time we get some outside people in, that it's Sakura they face, because I would love to see how, if it was Natsupoi again, would face against Sakura. Like I think that would be interesting to see. Of course, now that we move over to the 10th anniversary match, Natsuki and Natsupoi kind of proved that they were the kind of obvious pairing to do. Like we kind of like knew was going to be the obvious pairing. But what we didn't predict, now that we move over to the 10th anniversary match, was that the 10th anniversary match was going to be a singles match, disguised as a tag team match. Because that is what this was. This 30 minutes and 57 match, Natsu and Saori, Saori Anou and Natsupoi versus Natsuki and Yukina Ohara, was a singles match between Natsupoi and Natsuki. For 30 minutes and 57 seconds, they had a very, very good singles match where Anu and Yukina came in and did a couple of spots in between. And I love what they were doing, but I felt it under delivered on what it should have been because of their focus on only Natsuki and Natsupoi. Fairy Gift got the win for Natsupoi over Natsuki here, but I don't know. Do you guys agree with me on that? That this kind of under-delivered on what it promised because of that?
I mean, as a tag match on paper, it didn't live up to that, but I think as a match, it lived up to what I wanted. Was
Yeah, like Natsupoi and
two,
Natsuki were
yeah.
amazing. Like they were doing great stuff. It's just
I
that
don't know.
they're the only ones that stood out there, you know?
Yeah, I think maybe it was because like they did not want to wrestle Yukina too much and like show that she's not ready, or maybe maybe
as soon as she threw a bad kick,
I don't know.
As soon as she threw the first bad kick, I was like, okay, get her out the ring, and that's exactly what they did. So I was perfectly fine with that. And this is way better than that other match they had against Stardom.
Yeah.
Like Natsuki and Poi basically dream match singles. So
Yeah, and like you can see the way Natsuki wrestles, like they're like if Natsuki just added flips into her game, like she would be Natsupoi 2.0, you know?
The thing is, they are basically the perfect opponents because one is like the lanky kicker and the other is the shorty flyer, which are like always like the great combos in modern Joshi.
Yeah.
So I enjoy those being against each other more than like two shorty flyers or something like that. Then like I like the not the same type wrestlers standing against each other. I like the people who are not similar with each other wrestling and like in the wrestling style. And I love Natsuki, and I don't like Poi, so I cheered for every time Natsuki kicked Poi very hard. That was awesome. I really liked it.
They're like kindred.
I enjoy Natsuki hurting Poi a lot.
They're like kindred spirits in a weird way. Like I wish I could like explain it, but like I feel like people just have to watch them two stare from each other.
It's the dance background because like Natsuki is the ballerina and Poi was the like some kind of dancer as well.
Yeah.
It's not even like that though. I think like in terms of like the way they like portray their wrestling, it's kind of like, and like the way they like portray themselves. They feel very like cut from the same cloth, but they're definitely not the same style. But they definitely mesh well. But I this is like the theory of like Natsuki leaving. I do want it, but I've been telling you guys from the start that it's overblown. It's a little overblown.
Yeah,
but
I know.
Yeah, of course.
I do want it. Like I do want it because I think seeing her ability against them, it's like insane.
Like when you saw her like exchanges with Natsupoi in this match, like you just want a 5-star match between them, like in the tournament. Like it really is like Natsuki is too good to stay in this promotion forever. You know, she could be doing something. Like she could be making a name for herself. You know,
and she's only getting older.
And she's only getting older.
She's about to hit 30 before Poi even hits 30. So
Poi is 30 already, I think.
Yeah, they're both 30, aren't they?
No,
I think so.
Poi's 20. Oh wait, Poi's 30.
Natsuki's 31.
31. Okay, yeah. So
you are a year behind. I know that Poi.
I thought they were 28, 29, and Natsuki was 30 already. I was like, oh man. Now I feel even older.
Oh god. Now I remember that I'm old. Yeah.
You two fuckers. You're old. I am 39. I'm going to be 40 in half a year.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up, Tom Nakano.
God damn it.
So but yeah, like they say Yukina did a jackhammer on Natsupoi in this match. I don't remember that jackhammer.
What?
It probably did happen though.
Like it probably did happen. It's just I don't remember that at all.
I think it was jackhammer to foot stomp, and I was going crazy for that. And then
that was probably.
Anou killed Natsuki with a German, I think, or something like that.
Yes. So yeah, it was. Yeah, that was like right before the finish. Like Anu,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, they're
Anu,
going big.
Natsuki went for the foot stomp, and then Anu like came in and did like a perfect German. And like, but again, Natsuki and Poi were the like people that we remembered in this. We did have in the early bits Poi biting Yukina's leg, being goblin, which is awesome, of course. But then it was. I think it could have been more special if they had trusted Yukina, because I kind of trust Yukina. Like even though she threw one bad kick here, I trust her to do more than she did in this match. You know, I don't know. After the summer she had, I trusted her more in this.
Yeah, I still think she's good, but she's very on and off. Like I like there's days where she's like on the money, and there's days where I'm like, oh, maybe don't let her wrestle.
Yeah.
And I feel like this match, she was clicking, and I think as soon as she threw that first one, it was like, ooh, okay. Like I don't think that was the plan, but when they got her out of there, I was just like, ooh, they're definitely just opening up for Natsuki here.
Yeah. Then we have the post match. Natsupoi and Anu celebrating being back in the company, being honored to say that they're treated as legends here. They were kind of honored by that and kind of shocked. Then this is the big thing to say here. Natsupoi did say, "Let's face each other on a higher stage next time, Natsuki," and they kind
Yeah.
of agreed on that. So
Oh,
then,
she's not leaving yet.
then Tei Honma and Michael Saki came into the ring. Of course, again, two other ActWres alumni. Tei Honma retiring soon. Sorry, Pedro. They, of course, were seen earlier in the show being on the balcony with Anu and Poi watching the opening dance and the opening match. So they came in, say that we want to come back and have a match in ActWres Girls. We are the original members. Anu, Natsupoi, and Osaki, and Tei Honma are the original members. But Tei Honma is retiring on October 13th. So on October 1st, we, Spice App, which is Tei Honma and Mike Osaki, will be participating in ActWres' Korakuen Hall event. And the thing is that that's no longer a Korakuen Hall show, but they're still doing a show on August 1st in the Tokyo Prism Hall, which is like
Yeah.
right next, like right across the street from Korakuen.
Yes, actually, right, like 50 meters. Yes.
Yeah, it's
14 meters.
usually like a hall that is used for like anime conventions and stuff, not wrestling. But there has been done wrestling there also in the past. Like Tokyo Joshi is like the one that does it the oftens in that place. But yeah,
For anyone who doesn't understand what happened there, so basically, there's like it's called a lottery, where
yeah, the
promotions
Korakuen lottery.
book, yeah, where promotions book Korakuen Hall for longer than a year ahead.
Yeah.
And a lot of companies have their like traditional dates that they have booked, and nobody else will get the date. Which is, for example,
For
January the
example,
4th.
yeah,
Tokyo Joshi Pro will always have that date because they locked it down. Same with other traditional dates for other companies.
New Japan like the fourth show of the G1 Korakuen, or like
Yes,
the fourth or fifth or something like that.
exactly. And same with ActWres Girls with their December 29th
Yeah.
as well.
Ice Ribbon 31st.
Yes, exactly. So those are the dates that like all the companies will hold on. The the time frame of end like middle of August until middle of October, rather end of October, are the dates that are the most moved around companies. Which is why a lot of people who know about the lottery assumed that some kind, but are not involved in Japanese wrestling, assumed that the lottery happened around October or September, because that's usually the time when the companies announce their dates for the next year. So basically, when October starts, the companies will know when their next year's Korakuens will happen. But between the middle of August until the end of October, a lot of companies will change around the dates of their Korakuens. So, for example, DDT will have a date on which the year before was used by Big Japan, year before Noah, year before was used by Gleed, year before was used by someone else. And in the case of ActWres Girls, it's even worse. So they have prepared posters that have the Korakuen Hall date written there down, but they have sold the date in Korakuen to a kickboxing event.
Yeah.
There's a kickboxing event happening on the day and time when the ActWres Girls Korakuen was supposed to happen, and instead they are booked in the Prism Hall. So
Isn't money.
yeah, basically either they sold the date or they were forced to change the date and were given the Prism Hall as a make good, which I assume was.
I assume
maybe
the
what happened.
latter, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I assume that's what's happened, because like the
The
Korakuen
kickboxing
Halls,
thing might be like a big deal, and then like, and then
yeah,
like,
and maybe organized crime as well. So
yeah, or
so, so there's that as well. I would also seize the Korakuen Hall if was unsure about the organized crime. So instead, they basically got the Prism Hall to show in there, and they put stickers to change on all the posters because they have already printed the posters for Korakuen Hall show. So
listen. If Sakaguchi answered his door and Goro Majima stood there with the baseball bat, like I would have said, like, yeah, you can take Korakuen.
yeah, it's fine. I will go to Prism Hall.
so yeah, yeah, it's a shame because like Korakuen is of course special, but I'm okay with it. It doesn't matter.
We will see how it will like work out in.
They have built that show like it's a Korakuen. Like the card is pretty Korakuen heavy.
And they have said when they announced that they will be able to do the Korakuen that it is still the autumn's big show.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we have Spice App coming back on that show. Tae Holma's returned back to ActWres one last time before her retirement. They will be facing Yukina Ohara and debuting Kana Yafuku. Okay. Yafuku, not Yamafuku.
Yeah.
Yafuku.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. They will face a debuting wrestler and Yukina Ohara, who it seems like ActWres Girls have just decided is the outside facing wrestler now. But yeah, moving on to the main event of Korakuen Hall here, the ActWres Girls Tag Titles ActGAME final point match. Mari and Amaterasu facing Marina Sayahara and Riko Fukunaga MRC. Amaterasu become the first AWG Tag Champs when they win after Mari hits the buzzsaw kick on Marina Sayahara after 50 minutes and 47 seconds. Should be noted that Mari winning over the champion, maybe that's like a sign of the December Korakuen main event, maybe. But yeah, this was a match that I have a love-hate relationship with, honestly. Like, I thought the match was good. I thought it was a good final, but I also don't like that this was the final. And I don't like that one particular member of this match is now a champion, because I feel like her work this year has been horrible. And that, of course, is ACT. I have not been a fan of ACT's 2025, and I've not made it a secret. And here, where like the big when in my notes, all of the good notes I have is Mari's bits of the match, and not a single good thing to say about Act's part of the match. It really just speaks to like how much I feel like this team is one-sided and carried by one wrestler, and sometimes she doesn't even carry it because she phones it in. So I have issues with this team being the first champions. I did think Marino did amazingly though in defeat. Rico, she was there, she was good. But again, this was her first Korakuen main event, her first big match ever, I think. And
Yeah, I guess so. What else would you have she done? She has never done anything in Korakuens.
no, she has never main evented Korakuen.
Yeah,
Or
first time in
was she?
Cork and her leg exploded.
Yeah. Was she even like in the semi main event or something? How
I
the
don't
leg
know.
exploded before the Korakuen? They carried her into the ring,
Oh
and
my
then she
god.
in acquisition wrestled on the exploded leg.
Either way, like
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
like she didn't really stand out in this match. That was her first Korakuen main event. So
Yeah, it's hard too and act across from you.
yes. So yeah, that kind of spoils Pedro's feelings on the match, just like me. What about you, Velkej?
Okay,
So
before
like I think the match is like okay. I think
Yeah.
Marino and Mari really had to carry this.
That finishing stretch, though, like
Yeah.
you could really see that they were like, okay, time to lock in.
And the fucked up part is I look at this main and I look at the Yokohama main next,
Yeah.
and honestly, they're almost the same fucking match. In like besides the
That
weird
is
little
so
thing,
true. That is
they're
so true.
actually basically the same match, the same finish almost, and it's kind of like I know what they do with Marino, but this is kind of bullshit that she has to lose twice in a row like that.
Man.
So they definitely need to make up for what the fuck they're doing here.
it's
Yeah.
the fall period of booking. Remember the last year?
Yeah. Where they just repeated Killers versus
Yeah.
ActWres 5 all over. Yeah.
Before I continue, so Sondre, do you know why they are called MRC?
No.
Because it's Marino, MR, and Rico, RC.
Yeah.
So that's why they
Okay.
are called MRC. That's you understand?
Yeah.
It's funny. Laugh, please.
No.
You're not
Okay.
laughing, I know. No, it's not funny. Okay, so this match, I think this was probably the best match of Rico's career, and she was not great in it.
Low bar.
Yeah, I know, right? So I think Rico finally is like good because I was never a fan of hers. I don't see it with her. I don't understand why anyone would see it with her, but I guess whatever. She has a MMA brother, so that's important, I guess.
Yeah, because
So
he's awesome. He's actually awesome.
yeah, that's great. That's great. Maybe I was told by Yanni
Yeah,
that
I've
freaking
watched
rules
one.
as Ricoli.
Yeah,
I
he
hate
rules.
Ricoli. I hate Ricoli. I
Oh yeah,
hate
Oh,
that gimmick.
we'll
I'm
get to
talking
that.
about Wakamatsu. I'd like Wakamatsu. That's what I'm talking about.
So there's like this, and like I like this match more than you, Sondre. I know that.
Yeah, you do.
I enjoy this match because I think Mari and Marino were awesome.
Yeah,
And I
and
do
that's
not
a good
mind
part
act.
for me as well.
Yeah, I do not mind act as much as you do because I'm like accepting. I think she is like very. She is very slowly. That's the issue, by the way. She's slowly changing her style into being like this lariat hoss. I
Eh,
think she should like remove all of her shovey move and just lariat people because she's bigger, like taller and heavier than most of the roster. She's like taller than the average in the idol industries is. So I think she should like lean more into that she's like big and strong. Not like so, just do lariats. Like just do like the only other person who does lariats and she does them badly. It's fine. Act. You can just do lariats and like, do one or like some
Yeah.
kind of suplex or something like that. Just remove the swings and other shit or anything from the top rope. You don't need to do it. Big issue with Act is, of course, that she doesn't bump for whatever reason. Either she is hurt, or she just doesn't want to, or she just cannot be asked to, or something like that. The big issue there, of course, is that the way she plays the disinterested person in the match very often hurts the match.
It hurts the match so much.
She didn't do it in this match though as much. So
No.
because it was the main event and it was for the titles, and it felt like it was important for her, so she tried. So I was not as critical of her as you were. Or
Yeah,
I enjoyed her performance in this match. I think it was it was probably the best performance she had since last year, where she won the singles title in the August Korakuen. So basically her best match in a year.
Yeah, I mean, this match made me start publicly shooting on Act on Twitter. So you know, like,
great.
and people who don't watch ActWres girls came in and defending her, and I was sitting there like, dude, I have watched every show this company has,
Really?
every match.
I forgot that they came into your like
There
mentions.
there wasn't like no, not that many mentions, but in quotes. Like I was like I wasn't answering. I wasn't like debating because like I know those people are just they just want everyone to be happy and everyone to enjoy wrestling. So you know,
Yeah, I guess so.
you're not allowed to have takes on wrestlers.
Yeah, you are not allowed to hate a wrestler.
Yeah. Which is like counterproductive wrestling watching. But yeah, either way, I just thought that like I've been wanting these titles forever in this company. Like, and everyone knows that. Like I was praying for this. Like we were all praying for it. Like when they had their best year ever in 2023, where they were like a promotion of the year candidate. We were all saying like this company like just needs tag titles and then they are perfect. The tag titles, the way they look, are pretty cool. Like I think they're
I love the look of the titles, like the opposing, like the black and white part, and like one having black strap and the other having white strap. It's an awesome idea, and I love it.
yeah. And like when I got a question in our Discord saying like, "Hey, Sondre, what's the lore behind these belts?" before the match happened, and I answered, "Well, the black side represents Mari's ninja character, and the white side represents the fact that Act once held the Wonder of Stardom title." I think that's a good way
That's a
to
good
describe
headcanon. I like that headcanon. I will
That's a
not
good
use that
headcanon,
headcanon.
I'll
That's a
take it.
very good headcanon.
Yeah, Act is a former white belt champion, and Mari is a ninja.
That's more than 10 years ago, though.
Yeah, but I mean that's still her legacy. She's still grifting off that legacy. It's like Joshi Tatsu in the WWE run, you know?
Oh my god. Joshi Tatsu.
Joshi Tatsu. That's fucking crazy, bro.
I mean, I don't know. It's yeah. Either way, like I don't. Do we foresee them holding the titles like a long time? We know the first match now. We know the
Yeah,
first defense.
and it's a rematch of a match we've seen already.
Yeah, and it is the rematch of the best match of
I
the
don't
ActGAME.
understand. I don't understand
But-
the rematch at all. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, and I don't understand why it's happening this early.
Like what? Like why? Sakaguchi, please explain this.
Unless they're actually doing Marino versus Mari for the year-end Korakuen. Like, unless that's the thing.
I hate everything.
Yeah, that's making me nervous.
Maybe Natsuki is actually. That's
We're back on it. We're back on it. We're back on it. So yes, spoiler. Because this is probably going to be set up during this September shows, but we're just going to talk about it now because it has been announced. Act and Mari will be defending the Act AWG tag titles. I'm still calling it Act Game. That's bad. They will defend them for the first time on the October 1st Prism Hall show against Midsummer Breeze, Natsuki and Nagisa Shiotsuki. So it really feels like Midsummer Breeze, save us kind of moment.
But they also should not save us, though,
Why not?
because it doesn't make sense for them to get the titles of the winners of the tournament, though.
They're better,
Too soon. I know it's too soon.
but they're good. They're the
I-
best
I,
team,
I understand it. It's too soon, though. Still.
but they're the best tag team in the company.
Yeah, I guess so.
That isn't Ichigogo, who isn't allowed to team for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. God damn it, Sakaguchi.
But yeah, that's Korakuen. We've talked about Korakuen Hall now. A up and down show, as you can probably tell from our review of it. I mean, in some ways, it had some of the best ActWres girls has had this year,
Yeah,
with
the
Nagisa
singles
versus
match. Yeah,
Sakura.
the singles match was awesome, and I really liked the Natsuki versus Boy stuff.
Yep.
And I enjoyed the main event as much as I could have, probably more than you two. So
Yeah, and
I
I
was
thought,
satisfied with this show a lot.
what they did with Yuri Tensho here on this Korakuen was better than they did on the next show that we're going to talk about. So, you know. What about you, Pedro? How does this Korakuen stack up to the March Korakuen for you?
Ooh, I have to look. Let me see. I had fun with this show, but I feel like I did walk away like with more questions.
Uh,
I mean, this had
March
two.
Korakuen had like the two Actors 5 winners finally winning. You know, Marino and Sakura finally winning, and the only babyface unit in the company, finally getting momentum.
I think March had a better like singles outings, but I think this show had better like altogether like better showings in general. I think.
Yeah. Yes.
Because like
Yeah.
you look at the March card, and honestly, it's a 2 match card, and
Yeah.
like without the context, it's very much like a 2 match card. Um, but I remember liking Yui and Yukina and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. There's some. I think I think we're missing like one puzzle piece to make these shows like super worth it, or like super like
What?
amazing. But I
How
think I don't know what
how
it
would
is.
this show? How would this show be if it had Marino defending the title against like Nene or Ayano on the undercard, and then Polaris versus Mari and Act in the main event? How would this card be then?
I feel like
Okay,
they would have. I
instead
don't know.
instead of okay. Give it to me again, please.
If this card had Marino defending the title against either Ayano or Nene, and then Polaris being against Mari and Act, and still losing the exact same match, but Polaris instead of Marino and Rico,
Mhm.
Okay.
and Marino defending against some random heel instead.
Yeah. Probably Ayano, right?
Yeah, probably Ayano.
Didn't she already beat her?
No, Natsuki beat Ayano.
Oh, right. True.
Yeah,
So
that
Marino
happens.
versus, and that would be in the main event, though.
I still think
Uh,
that game would still be the main event
Ah,
because it's a tournament.
I don't know. They'd have to flip some stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
I
Like
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
know.
don't know about the Polaris being in the main event. That doesn't feel.
It
don't
did
like
feel
it.
like that was kind of what they were setting up with the tournament when it started, but yeah, whatever. Like
Yeah, I don't.
the thing is that the big storyline going into the tournament, the reason why the tournament got started was because Polaris kept bugging Act about wanting a match with Amaterasu.
Yeah, that's like one of the. That's true. The thing about that is that they got the match. and
Yeah,
they
they
won.
did. They did.
It's more that means they gave the match meaning at least more than just the tournament match, which is good. Uh, I guess the issue in the match was probably Rico. That's the big issue there, though.
We forgot to mention Marino had completely new gear, and Rico still had the old gear.
Yeah. Rico doesn't want to spend it though.
Uh,
She's thrifty.
God damn the Marino gear though, that was sick.
Yeah,
I
cool
still
game.
like the Naru gear more though.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, but then we move over to Yokohama, Yokohama Sambo Hall. This show does not have a battle news, so we don't have promo translations. But it did have a big storyline moment on it, so I wish we had the promo translations here. During the opening dance, Yui Tensho gets kidnapped by killers. That
Oh
should
my
be
god,
mentioned.
I skipped that. Oh my god, I didn't even know that happened. I
It
feel so
happened.
dumb.
Okay, so then you lost. Okay, so yeah. So
I
yeah,
thought they were still beefing about the curry. I thought that was the reason.
No. They randomly like basically did like if they had like put chloroform
Yeah,
on
That's
the
crazy.
yeah and like put her into the backstage and the baby faces noticed by kept dancing.
yeah. so,
So funny.
so yeah, that was during the opening dance. That's why I'm mentioning the opening dance. And then the opening match was Eris Nagai versus Rio in a singles match. 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Yolokai Spiral Hole, which is basically just a roll up, got the win for Eris Nagai. Awesome show of the month immediately just because Eris Nagai got the win. Better than Korakuen immediately because of that. I don't make the rules. Good opener.
Yeah, I think this was like it's fun to see a rookie like improve. I think this was the best Rio match ever. And it's very
That's
it's
crazy.
What? Why?
It was
Pretty
5
sure she had
minutes.
I'm pretty sure she had a tag match that was way better than this.
Yeah.
Okay, singles match. Best Rio singles match ever.
Okay, maybe. I don't
Okay,
know.
maybe.
Because remember, she fucks up. She
Yeah.
didn't fuck up once in this match.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the Maru match was funnier, but whatever.
That
Yeah.
was weird. No, that was too long though.
Yeah, I gotta
Remember,
remember.
Yeah, that was.
they were going back to spots over and over again.
I I I think I like. I would say that Rio's best match is the teaming up with Maru versus Fukunaga and Sakura match because that was just funny.
That's probably their
It's
best.
probably
Their best.
better.
or the teaming up with Mari versus Arisa and Marino in Tokyo Square. But either way,
Yeah, the Tokyo Square one. Yeah.
this
Don't
was also
talk
good.
about Tokyo Square shows then. They suck.
This was just a good singles match. Solid 5 minutes.
Solid singles matches.
Arisa
I
winning.
I love that DDT like spinning clutch spin.
Yeah.
That move is so
So
cool.
good. It's so good. And Yannick getting mad at me and by saying I don't get what you see in Arisa Nagai, and I fuck him. He went to the show and he doesn't get Arisa Nagai. He's weird. He did get Rio checking instead. Moving on. Moving on to 7 minutes of Rico Lee versus Great Osako. Rico Lee got the win with the angry murder guillotine, which passed out and killed Great Osako.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the third kill of Riccoli. Second kill of
Uh,
Riccoli. Fourth kill? Because I think Riccoli has killed multiple people already.
That's
And-
fucking hilarious.
This match is similar as other Ricoli matches, pain and suffering when you watch it, not live in the venue. We are told
Yeah.
by our
No,
by
no,
our-
I'm fighting back. I'm fighting back. This match was
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
stupidly funny. This was
It was
the
fun. I
best
did not
Rico Lee
like it.
match ever.
I don't.
Probably. I did not
I-
like it though.
I fucking was laughing my ass off watching this. It was so
Yeah,
no.
fucking awkward, and then I look in the background. There's a white guy with his phone up in the air,
Yeah.
recording every single second, laughing. I'm like, look
I
at
mean-
this dude.
I mean, Yannick has a good time watching this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That our correspondent on the ground floor told us that it's much better live, and he hates her matches when she's really like watching on screen. So I guess
I
that's-
mean, I, as someone that has watched a lot of One Piece this month instead of wrestling, I have more fun watching One Piece comedy bits than this. Moving on.
This
that's
match was
probably
beast.
easy.
Moving on. Haruka Ishikawa versus Nagisa Shiotsuke. This was beast. This was awesome. 30 minutes and 3 seconds. Backdrop got the win for Haruka Ishikawa.
Ooh.
I mean, very good match, I think.
I tried to understand how this match was like this good. It was like pretty good. I
Yeah.
was just like, these two are just like really good, like
that-
even with each other.
They are, because like Haruka Ishikawa is really good mid-card singles wrestler and very good whatever tag team wrestler. And Nagisa
Yeah.
Shiotsuke showed us that she can do actually singles match main event style. And I assume that this means that we are really going to get Nagisa singles title run, because I think we are preparing her for it, because she deserves that. And I think this is one step. And Haruka getting the win here, it's weird because Haruka is like weirdly protected and not protected at all at the same
Well,
time.
we found out why she got the win here.
Yeah.
Because she did make the challenge for the King of Ring. Now in the
Didn't-
summer.
Didn't she already had a King of the Ring match though?
She's challenged for it already.
Yeah.
And she challenged Marino already.
Oh,
What the-
no.
Okay. Can I shit on this now? This match was great. These like four wrestlers are stuck in fucking championship purgatory in the mid card. This is not how you use your mid card wrestlers. This is the like you guys are alternating Kyoka and her like they're fucking like they're just twins or something. This is so fucking dumb that them two get to challenge for titles way too often. This is
Yeah,
way
so-
too often.
Haruka used this win to challenge Sakura. She had her match against Sakura on the 13th of September. A show that has happened, but we haven't seen yet. And that is Haruka Ishikawa's third match for a title this year. She
Yeah.
challenged Mari in February, and then she challenged Marino in June.
They're doing the
so I
same
have-
thing. They're not they're different wrestlers, but they're doing the same shit.
I have opened her cage match. So she had, after coming back to wrestling in 2024, basically because she was just the Korakuen Hall wrestler. So let me run through her like thing. So in January she did 2 tag matches, fine. Then she did lose to Mari in the Shinkiba first ring in February, early February. Then she did like normal stuff, like basically her tag team wrestling. And then came July, late July, and ActGAME first round point match. Maru and Greta Sako beating Haruka Ishikawa and Kyoka Iwata. In 20 fucking minutes, by the way. 20 minutes. That match was one of the longest matches of ActWres in this year, by the way. Yes. Kyoka Iwai and Haruka Ishikawa versus Maru and Greta Sako. So then she had a singles match. She lost the match against Maru and Greta. She got a singles match against Marino Sai for some ungodly reason. Don't ask me why. There is no reason why she should have gotten the match. No reason at all.
Well, she pinned Marino in Yokohama like the month before in the 6 months.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I apologize to Sakaguchi, the Booker match. Then she had
Fuck
a
him.
match against. Then she had a tag match with Kyoka Iwai, and they defeated Naru and Sakura.
Yeah,
So-
and that set up the singles match between Haruka and Kyoka on Korakuen. The Ueno show is
No.
non-canon.
You forget that before that, Marino beat her in Ueno Park. Which we
Yeah, but
did not
that's
see.
a non-canon show.
That's
Like that was
non-canon.
that was more an event show.
Let me finish. That's a
Yeah.
repeat of a match that happened month before.
Yeah.
Then she wrestled Kyoka Iwai in the Korakuen Hall, which we talked about. Then
Yeah.
she on this show she wrestled and beat Nagisa Shiotsuki. And
Yep.
14 days later, she is having another singles match for the title. So in space of 3 months, she basically did just singles matches while there was a company-wide tag title tournament.
Yeah, I mean, but
Haruka
the
Ishikawa,
match.
singles match specialist.
The thing is, the match that like the match where they face Naru and Sakura, that match set up both Kyoka and Haruka wanting to go for the King of Ring, and then them wanting to have a singles match against each other. And then the singles match happened. Kyoka won it, so we all immediately thought, okay, Kyoka goes for the King of Ring. And then this show happens, Haruka wins. That's just why didn't Haruka just win in Korakuen?
I want to go
Why-
back to the start of this show where I shit on Sakaguchi as one of the worst people in wrestling
Like-
right now. Listen to us. This is the reason why he's the best recruiter ever. He's actually absolutely the third worst in booking. This is awful.
He's a great promoter. He promotes wrestlers very well. He gets wrestlers on his company and makes them look great, so people sign them very well. Booking storylines and stuff like that, he has never done well. 2023, the year that we worship as the best year in this company's history, he was not the booker. The booker was Fuka.
Yeah.
so,
Yes.
So yeah.
He's so bad.
It's just like it makes no sense. Anyway,
No.
moving on this Yokohama.
I'm not done. This dude fucking sucks. This dude has no originality with these two, and one is really good and one is not. This is bullshit. Why are they stuck in this purgatory of beating your singles people, your very top people? Why the fuck are they doing
Only
that?
to just
Stop
lose
doing that.
in the title match.
How about Haruka just beats her at Korakuen because Kyoka has enough spots at fucking these shows that you give her. Put Haruka over. Stop with the Kyoka for 5 seconds. You cannot push both of them at the same time when they're both the same people in your brain. Stop doing that. Haruka should be pushed. If you're pushing Haruka right now, push Haruka. Do not put Kyoka over on a fucking Korakuen show. That is so stupid. Why the fuck are you doing that? Literally, the last two shows show how dumb he is with that. How is Kyoka gonna win that, and then Haruka's gonna go over Nagisa anyway? That makes no fucking sense. What? Fucking idiot. It's so weak. It's so weak.
Getting back to August 31st in Yokohama, after the good, like even though we memed about, like we are mad about the storyline and the booking sense. Like the Nagisa and Haruka was still a good match. Like,
Yeah, and we got, was this the match where we got this new version of Just Girls Kick Out, where the wrestler who was getting pinned started to move her legs at 2.5, so we all know that she would be able to kick out before 3, and then she kicked out at 3.
hey, a rare Nagisa kicking out at 3.1 then, because that she
That's-
rarely does that.
That is true. She learned from the best. Everyone else.
Then we have Maru and Kyoka Iwai versus Natsuki and Yukina Uhara. 15 minutes and 34 seconds. Maru suplex gets the win here on Yukina Uhara. I don't know if it's this match or one of the September shows, but Maru building momentum. I'm guessing it's on the September 7th show they set up her challenging Sakura. But yeah, good tag match. Nothing much to
fun.
say here. Natsuki and Yukina still teaming for some reason, even though they lost in Korakuen.
If I could give an over 40 award to anyone, it's Maru because she is
Yes.
so fucking awesome. She's like,
Wow. In Joshi, yes.
yeah, like I don't like this match. Kind of was like okay, but watching Maru just like kind of like pace herself and like even like
do the shit she does like perfectly. It's
yeah,
so
like
fun
act
to
like a
watch.
dickhead and then like still kind of like show like the wrestling wise of her. I thought like she looked like any other great heel in any other promotion. I'm just like I could flash her back to like years before in a different promotion. I'd be like, yeah, she's the top heel of this promotion. That's what she looked like in this match. Because Kyoka did not hold her weight in this match. Natsuki was
No.
great, and Yukina was there for it. But I thought like this was kind of like Maru Natsuki, and I thought Maru was holding her own, like and holding this together.
Like the funny bit is that you were not watching with us yesterday when we watched it, or were you?
No.
It wasn't.
No. And
It was on
this
Monday
is the
also.
exactly
Okay.
same thing we talked about.
Yeah.
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 Because she's
Kyoka
awesome.
Kyoka was ruining this, and then I was like, Maru, please save me.
And she did. And then she did
My
because she's awesome.
my only issue with this match though was that it went way too long.
Yeah,
like,
it was too long.
Yeah, 15 was so long. Yeah.
And 15 minutes is too long for anything in volunteer. I'm sorry
Uh,
for the person who listens to the podcast and their favorite wrestler is Kyoka. I
Yeah.
apologize so much.
Wasn't it the guy that said that once? Like, that he listens to every episode of our show, and his fan is he's the biggest fan of Kyoka. And, like,
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry to that guy.
We cannot help it. We
Like
will
every
not
episode.
stop shitting on her because we don't like her. It's
Maru
fine.
better though, so I don't care.
Yeah. Moving on to the main event. Main event was Act Mari and Nene Arata of ActWres Killers versus ActWres 5, Marino Sayaharu, Naru, and Yui Tensho. 11 minutes and 20. Yeah, don't worry. 11 minutes and 25 seconds. Marino Sayahara loses again to Mari with the buzzsaw kick. But let's talk about the.
I don't know, Mr. Cage match. I don't know about that.
Yeah. So, of course, but this match was going to be a six-woman tag. Marino and Naru came out. Ichigo came out, and they did their poses. And then they started looking around the ring for Yui. Like, where was she?
Okay, that was dumb.
Yeah. Let's. Can we just start with that? Because, like, yes, I had forgotten that Yui Tensho had been. When I watched this, Yannick was like, "Why are you mad at this? Why do you think this is dumb?" They set up that Yui Tensho got abducted in the opening dance, and yes, I had forgotten about it. But even though they did that, this still was dumb because I don't see why Ichigogo didn't look around the venue during the entrance for Yui Tensho. No, they waited until they had done their poses in each corner of the ring, and then they started looking for Yui Tensho.
They have
Like,
not
how
noticed that
does
Yui
that
Tensho
make-
is not there
I
with them.
forgot about her too. That's crazy.
How does that make sense?
It does not.
Like, how do you go out, go into the ring, do your normal entrance, and only when you've done been in the corner and posed to the fans, only then do you realize that you're missing your third member? Like, that does not make sense. Uh,
And
So,
by
yeah.
the way, the heels came out first. So
yes.
if you are like me and you forget that it's supposed to be the 3v3 and it's like why there are three people? Like why
Yeah.
are three heels? That doesn't make any sense. And then I realized, so
So,
this is the idea of a big heel turn, by the way, people. This is the big heel turn.
yeah. So yeah. Then of course heels attack. And honestly, let's just be honest. Yui Tensho not being in this match improved the match work rate wise. Because Ichigogo did really well on the babyface side.
Yeah, I think they were doing really good, but then like it was like the whole time in this match, there's a fucking elephant in the room,
Yeah,
and it's
where the
that they're
fuck is
missing
the
a
third
partner.
member?
First, it's they're missing the partner, and then it's this is a handicap match. You're fucked. That's it. It and it's like I feel like they like the whole energy of the match was like okay, but I feel like they couldn't really get up high because there's just an elephant in the room, and it's basically
That's
Yui is
exactly how
fucking
it
with
felt.
them. Yeah.
So
That's exactly how it felt because something was missing in this match. Like the work and everything else was like
But
worse.
I did like the ending. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. So I did, and I also did like Ichigogo did a sick tag combo with Naru hitting the under the bottom rope 619 to trip
Like
up.
sweep, yeah.
Yeah, the leg sweep to trip up someone, and then Marino catching that wrestler. I think it was Mari, and doing a judo throw. Like that was
Yeah,
awesome. That was
roll.
awesome. And then of course Yui came out to the Killers team. She drank
By the
snake
way,
juice.
At that time, Ichigogo were doing their pose in the ring and
Yeah.
were posing,
And the
and
music hit.
you could take a breath, and the music of Killer started playing. You could
Yeah.
take a breath, and both of them did the obvious community theater. I am very surprised and shocked, and I have to look around because I do not understand what's going on. Even
they-
though I am a pro wrestler, and if heel team starts playing, I just should turn around to the entrance to the venue because
Yeah.
there is only one
They-
entrance to the
they-
venue.
They did the WWE look around every part of the building
Yes.
except the entrance look.
Yes, that was so bad. It was so awful. These are supposed to be ActWresses. This was awful, horrible.
So Yui came out to the Killers team. She
The best
drank
part
snake
of this-
juice. She
the
drank
best
snake
part
juice.
of this is Maru standing there with her snake shirt, holding up the snake juice.
Yeah.
Sha!
And like Kyoka and Maru did do the Shaw earlier on the show, by the way. But like she handed the snake juice to Yui. Yui drank the snake juice, and like, listen, we need to remember what the snake juice did. Okay, when they introduced the snake juice in 2023 or was it 2024? When they introduced that juice, it was juice that Konami and Sakura drank, and they became like rabid animals. They were doing like roars, they were doing growls. They weren't just heels. They became monsters, you know. And Yui drank the snake juice, and she was just a normal heel. She was just walking around, doing cool poses, looking emo. like there was nothing like Yannick was hyping me up. He was saying like, oh, Snake Juice is back, Snake Juice is back, and like all of the things she was doing was like, this is not Snake Juice. this is Snake. We are misremembering
drug.
what Snake Juice does.
It's not the same drug they were drinking.
Yeah, like Konami became a rabid animal that you were afraid of when she drank the Snake Juice.
But you see, Kanami does not know how to be a heel, though.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Yui Tenjo is a heel now. She did interferences throughout the rest of the match.
It sucked.
There was so many missed opportunities. Like she should have gone over to, she should have played the role like she was still on the team with them.
Yes.
She should have gone to the corner and teased hot tags and then be like, nah. Like there was so many missed opportunities. Instead of
It's as if someone doesn't know how to do proper wrestling.
yeah, that's true. I mean, and yeah, it just led to Yui Tenjo helping Killers get the win. Mari getting another Busso kick win over Marino. And now Yui Tenjo is the next challenger for Marino. We don't have the translations of the promo, but I'm guessing Curry was mentioned. I'm hoping Curry was mentioned. And I hope, let's remember, this is a heel turn that started because Yui Tenjo wanted to eat ramen instead of curry.
Yeah, because
I don't blame her.
What you do. You drink snake juice and turn on your friends.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So let me get this off. So Yui comes out, and I think there's no energy. She should have had like a different like way of expressing herself here, because there's many examples this year even of there's a specific woman in wrestling right now that is the top heel, so-called, in the world. And she's very specific. And there's many heels that, like, even last year with the craze of the movie coming out, or the show. There's many examples to use here. Yui just came out and was very nonchalant. Very boring. She had the yellow band on, which I found very interesting.
Yeah, she's still yellow.
I mean, she pointed at it when she
Yeah.
in the post match,
but I thought like the whole look was cool. She looked like all right. I could tell this is like Mari's fucking clothing.
yeah. This is like Mari's leftover clothing. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is not good. And then Marino was like running to the ropes and like yelling at her and stuff. And of course Marino was getting attacked, whatever. Okay, I was like, okay, this is whatever. It's the heel turn, I guess. Then they do the axe. She does the axe bomber spot. She does this stuff. Then Yui picks Naru up for the vertebraker submission thing, and I'm like, okay, they're gonna do like a submission spot. Yui drops her on her fucking head with a vertebraker bomb, and I was like, Naru is a fucking nut for even taking that. And then Mari also does the her gory bomb thing and at the same time. I thought that was so cool. And I was like, okay, if Yui's just gonna break out a vertebraker every now and then, I'm sold. I don't give a fuck. Let's just do it. I don't even care at this point. Because she had almost nothing but that. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And then the match kind of like went through its ways. And then fucking Mari head kicks Marino and flash pins her. And I'm like, okay, this just ended like any other match. So right now, I don't feel good with Marino. She needs to win this in like a very good way. And I need Yui to show something in this title match, so-called. And I need Sakaguchi to stop with this shit and actually build up to the match instead of just doing like a quickie and being like, oh yeah, next show, Yui and her are facing, which should be happening, but there should be more build up. This should not just be.
I mean, we do have an entire month of build up though.
Okay, so
because that's October.
How much in between has been going on?
Wait,
Oh,
never
you
mind.
haven't seen really. So
Never mind. Yui Tensho is not booked on any of the September
Yeah.
shows.
and see, he's and then, like I can't even blame Yui here. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know if I can blame Yui. That's a fucking problem.
Wait, let me check. She's not booked in any match in the lead up to this match.
Oh yeah, she hasn't wrestled in the past 2 shows now. So
Yeah, what the fuck? They're not even doing a preview tag.
and like okay, so like I don't know who to blame there. Like is Yui busy? I don't know.
Dude,
But Sakaguchi's dumb for doing that.
on the last show of September, the last show before Yui versus Marino for the title, Marino is facing Asakumiya.
Of course
Like,
she
what the
is.
actual fuck? Like what? All right, like I'm not. We're not being like super specific because of just this month, but like this has been an ongoing thing for a very long time. So we're again at this point where we're getting tired of it, like last year. So this is complete bullshit.
Yeah,
And like
so
I don't
yeah.
want to blame Yui. I don't want to blame Yui at all. But I don't know if she's busy or not. But that is really bad timing and really bad booking. Really bad.
Yeah, September. I mean, this October 1st show, we now have a full card for. There's story here. This match, Marino versus Yui, has story set up now. But do they have any? They don't have any facings against each other before it, so we don't know how Yui is going to wrestle as a heel. Apart from the parts we saw in this match, which did not impress me.
No.
But Marino will be defending the AWG title next against Yui Tensho on the 1st of October in Tokyo Prism Hall. So yeah. Now, that was August. I think we all agree the show, the match of the month was Nagisa versus Sakura, right?
Yeah. It's basically match of the year, possibly. So.
Yeah. I do like that a lot of people have seen it now. Like at least like
we are pushing it. We are pushing it because it deserves it. So.
Yeah. And to the shock of no one, Alex of Stardom Quest did reveal this month that he is a Yukina Uhara fan.
Yeah.
Because
we all predicted it.
Yeah, not the shock.
No,
we're not surprised there.
Alex finally watches the most Alex score wrestler of all time and falls in love with the most Alex score wrestler of. Yeah.
Yeah. But I am glad that he watched Nagisa versus Sakura also. But yeah, so yeah, that was August. September is coming up. We have already had 2 shows that we haven't watched yet, but they are out. So people listening has probably watched it.
We are behind because of my Portugal trip. So
yeah,
that's my fault.
So step 62 in Shikiba and step 63 in Shikiba on the 7th and the 13th. The cards for those shows were Shia Alba versus Rio, Nagisa and Natsuki versus Asakumiya and Yukina Ohara, Nene Arata versus Anri in the singles match, and the main event of the 7th was Act, Mari, and Maru of Killers versus Marino, Naru, and Sakura Mizushima. Again, I mean, pretty much the same match that we just saw on the August Yokohama show. But yeah, but now with actually three members of Actors Fives, and for some reason Yui Tensho not in the match. I don't know if she was on the show at all though, so I don't know because I haven't spoiled myself on what happens on the shows. Then on the 13th, Asakumiya versus Nanami Togi versus Hinata Senya in the worst opener of all time. Holy shit, I am not looking forward to watching that. Then Naru and Riko Fukunaga versus Shioba and Yukina Ohara. That sounds cool. Mari versus Arisa Nagai versus Anri in a 3-way. That sounds very me. Then Act and Maru versus Marino Sahara and Natsuki in a tag match. And this is, of course, the show on the 13th that had Sakura versus Haruka Ishikawa for the title. Spoiler, since we are going to preview the October 1st show, Sakura retained as probably not as shocking. But yeah, moving on to the last show of September, I think there's only 3 matches announced so far. It is happening on the 18th. We have the main event is Natsuki and Sakura Mizushima versus Maru and Mari. And then we have Marino and versus Asako. We have Hinata Senya and Act versus Nagisa, Shiotsuki, and Anri. And I think this was the show with Arisa Nagai versus Yukina as well. So that is the last show of September. So 3 shows in September. There is a chance that we might just put September and October into one episode. I don't know yet. It depends on how many shows is happening in October. Oh, there's 4 shows in October. No, we're doing September. Like when we have watched the 18th show, we'll be back for this. But we can talk about the matches on October 1st. Opening match on October 1st in Prism Hall, Toru Hina and Shioba versus Nami Togi and Hinata Senya. Then we have Naru and Riko Furukawa versus Kyoka Iwai and Haruka Ishikawa. Then we have Maiko Saki and Teo Honma versus Yukina Ohara and Kana Yafuku. And again, Spice Up coming back. Then the title matches. I have a feeling that the Spice Up match might be the semi-main event. The title matches I'm talking about after. Sakura versus Maru for the King of Ring Entertainment. Again, not the King of Ring Entertainment match. Not the Maru title match that I have been asking for this entire year, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Marino versus Yu Tensho for the AWG title, and Mari and Act Amaterasu defending against Midsummer Breeze in a match that should be the main event of Prism Hall.
Not gonna lie, this card is kind of stacked. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah, the Prism Hall show is pretty stacked.
3 title matches and then the ActWres like historical match. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So, and again, the last show of September is happening tomorrow. So September is a short, and I mean, September has kind of like. I was shocked when I looked at the calendar and saw that we're on the 17th
already. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, this October 1st show is in 2 weeks. So, we all try to have watched all of the September shows by the time of, like, maybe next weekend so that we can have September review by then.
It will depend on the uploading schedule because if Sakaguchi forgets that he has a show, he needs to upload.
Yeah, I mean, the two September shows that have already happened were uploaded pretty quickly. So
yeah, they were.
We'll see. Either way, we haven't watched them yet, so we'll not talk that much about it yet. Pedro, thank you for coming back on. Like we are in a kind of like weird period of ActWres this year. That was kind of a good year, and I think the summer kind of like exposed again their inability to book good stories. But match quality is still good. Wrestlers are still good, and I'm still a big fan of the company.
I like the tournament though. I really like the tournament.
Yeah, like I feel like we're all like around this time. I feel like people are a little burnt on stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. I like September and October and November. Those 3 months are like when I'm the most burned out on all wrestling. Not only ActWres, just every company. Because like then I have watched like I'm coming to the point where I've watched so much wrestling in the year, and like it feels like all of the companies are just holding their like twiddling their thumbs until December comes around and they can end the year on like big bangs, you know. So
yeah, it's like the usual like when you watch so much tournaments and then you include so much other wrestling, it's like, okay, it's a little too much. But like, imagine like you're somebody that's, you know, on one specific promotion, you're gonna be fine. But since all three of us are freaks, that's not gonna happen. So, like even me, even it's the summer, so you want to go enjoy yourself. That's not what you want to be doing half the time, but you know. But thanks for having me on. I had a lot of fun. I still like ActWres. It's still fun because we have our own little circle of stuff. We only know about and we only talk about and we only know. So I'm glad to still be around for it.
Yeah. And also, like, it's post summer, which means work is busy for everyone. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm catching up on stuff, and because of the holiday I had.
I'm on a new like
Fuck.
I'm on a new job and like I'm getting used to my new job. It's the new job is also ruining my my chance to watch any wrestling during the week live. So yeah, that's gone now. Like I saw next week that Mika Iwata is challenging Hashimoto, and like that's happening on the Tuesday. I can't root for the only wrestler I care about in the entirety of Sendai, and I can't root for her live, you know, because I'm at work. So fuck Sendai Girls for doing a show on Tuesday, and also just fuck Sendai Girls in general because Mika Iwata is definitely gonna lose that. so so yeah,
Great booking. Yeah.
didn't she lose to Saori and then make the challenge for the Hashimoto? Well,
Didn't she lose on that show and then she still challenged?
yeah,
Yeah, she
was
lost on
yeah,
that show. Yeah.
and then she
lost.
challenged Hashimoto after losing to Saori.
She got
To
like the second
Sakaguchi and
prize.
Sendai.
Hey, listen, guys. Again, I have said it multiple times this year. I will not accept the Sendai's promotion of the year hype when people start it. I will
People should
not
get
accept.
beat up.
I will not
It's a
accept it.
lie. It's a lie.
Good
It's a
match
lie.
quality does not equal the only promotion that is good in Joshi. Fuck you guys.
He's spinning. He's spinning.
Ah, they can't do anything. They're like other than good wrestling. They don't do anything else. I fucking hate Sendai. Anyway, Velk,
Yeah, I
thank
love
you.
you, people. I love you.
Thank you for being here as always. Pedro, we'd love to have you back as per usual. Probably not this year though. I know we owe Yannick a guest appearance sometime
Fuck him.
this year because he's getting kind of like antsy about it.
Yeah,
So
he should be. So let's get him for September.
no,
Stop
we
traveling.
we should have him because October is when actual good big shows is happening. So you know.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he
So
doesn't matter.
he will suffer alone in September. Okay.
Yeah, September is gonna be Sondre and Velkej repeating the exact same things that we say on this show again. But
Probably.
so look forward to that. Find Pedro. Where can people find you?
Twitter. If you find my Twitter, you'll find my Twitter. And the outlet. We put out a show. It was me and Velkej and Sonoda. I think it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a month ago. I forget.
No, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. It's not that long ago.
And we talked about the greatest wrestler of all time.
It's the Momo
And
5-star.
and the only tournament in wrestling that mattered this year. So yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Miku Ano won a tournament. That's
Yeah,
rude.
but was that tournament good?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Exactly. You don't know.
Miku Ano won though, and Misa Matsui was the only one that beat her. So
Oh my god. Get your
that
head out the
tournament-
gutter.
that tournament was me. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll be back for September review. in a bit. I also was on the Eastern Lariat, talking about the entire 5-star as well. Me and Dylan gave scores to every wrestler that wrestled in the entire 5-star.
Yeah, I tried that with John from Omakase.
It's
and
hard. It's hard.
I almost died. Also because we were recording for like 3 hours. I was dying at the end of the podcast. I was like, oh no, it's midnight. I cannot.
Yeah, I think the runtime of that Eastern Lariat episode was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
So only for the real hardcores. you know. Other than that, watch One Piece. I have found out.
It's very
it's
good.
it's peak. Anyway, until next time.
Bye.
Be safe. Bye.